Hey everyone, what's up? How you guys doing? Welcome back to Icris Studio. So in this video, we're starting an exciting new series where we'll build a full stack course selling platform where you can sell your own courses. And since it's a SaaS application, you can make some money from it as well. So what's the tech stack we're going to use for the project? We're going to use some of the hottest and most trending tools in the market right now, like Next.js, React.js, and UI, Tailwind CSS, and Convex for the database. Whether you are a beginner or intermediate in Next.js, this project will help you to understand the core concept and improve your skills. So we are building this application step by step from start to the end, and we are not just building it. We'll deploy it on a Vercel and see a live demo of our project. This series is going to be super fun and interesting, so sit back, relax, and let's get started. In today's video, we're going to set up the basic structure for our project, so let's jump right in it. So this is my workspace. Now let me open this in terminal. Head over to nextjs.org and just copy this command. Once you have done that, in the terminal, paste this command and it will ask for some details about the application. So in the project name, let me write course selling platform TypeScript. No, we're not going to use TypeScript, and yeah, Tailwind CSS. No, yes, and no, toggle back, and no. So make sure you do all this thing as I have done. And now it is installing all the dependencies required for our project like React, React.js Next, and Tailwind CSS as well. So let me wait and I'll see you after installing all the dependencies. All right, so now the installation is completed. Let me open this thing inside my code editor. So cd, let me go inside the folder and write code dot. Then it will open this folder in my code editor. Now I can close the terminal. Okay, so now let me go on terminal and create a new terminal inside the VS Code. And here, first of all, we'll run this thing. So to run that, we need to write npm run dev, and it will start the server. All right, so now our server is ready. Let me open this application. And there you go. Now our application is working properly. So let me remove all this content at first. So let me go on app and paste.js. Let me remove everything and return hello only. Hello world. Okay, there you go. Now it is working absolutely fine. So let me remove the global CSS as well. And let me remove all this thing. Okay. So our next step is we're going to install SAT-CDN. So head over to ui.satcdn.com and click on Get Started. And after that, go on Installation and then select Next.js. And then just copy this installation command, open a new terminal, and paste that thing and hit the enter. Once you have done that, it will ask you for some details. All right, so here, let me choose the style new work and the color will be neutral. And CSS variable, yes. All right, use force. All right, so now it says you may now add components. So our installation has been completed. Now let us test by adding a simple button component in our project. So just copy npx at cdn latest at the add button and hit the enter, and then it will add that component in your project. So here it will create a new folder called component, and inside that component there will be another folder called UI. So let me do use force, and inside the UI there will be the file called button.jsx where our button code will be stored. Okay, there we go. Now you can see a components, UI, and button.jsx. Now let me import that button right over here. So after this, let me write button, and it is importing it from button component slash UI slash button. And here, let me close the button. Okay, so let me remove this. Click me. Now, when I go on the website and reload this, then you can see a beautiful button from SAT UI. Okay, like this, you can add other component as well, and we're going to add other components while working on this application. All right. So now we have successfully initialized the SAT CDN UI as well. Now we're going to initialize Convex for our database. Head over to Convex dot dev, and here click on Get Started and do all the login process. Then you will be redirected towards the dashboard. Okay, so the dashboard will look something like this. Then just click on Create a Project and here give it a name. Vercel platform and click on Create. Then it will create a new database for your website. All right, there we go. Now we have our database right over here. So you can create table from this button, but we're going to use schema and we're going to create that programmatically. Okay. So now what you need to do is you need to go towards Convex docs, head over to docs.convex.dev and then select Next.js. And here, set it to dark mode and copy this command and enter this. npm install convex, hit the enter, then it will install the convex. All right. Now the convex has been installed successfully. So let me write npx convex dev. So here, just click on choose an existing project, and then it will give you some options to choose. Okay. So let me choose course setting platform and hit enter. Then it will initialize the project in our working directory. So here, if you see, it has created a new environment variable called like new file called env.local that is used to store all the environment variable. And here you can see convex function ready. Okay. So now we need to like integrate the convex in our application so that we can use it throughout our application while storing the data. So here you will see convex client provider.txs. So you need to wrap all your application inside convex provider. So you can do it by wrapping this children inside convex provider. But I want the convex provider to be in client side and this one in server side. So let me create a new file called provider.js and RAFCE. Then it will load the basic React template. And here, let me select JS. We're not going to use TypeScript. So first of all, let me copy this return statement. Let me paste it right over here. And yeah, remove this whole and return convex. Okay. So we need to accept the children in the parameter. We are accepting the children and rendering the children by wrapping inside the convex provider. And we need to import the convex as well. So just copy this line and paste it right over here. Let me move the React. And since it's a client component, I need to write use client. All right, now I think we're good to go. So let me go on loud.js and here, let me wrap all this thing inside provider, the provider that we have just created. All right, let me go. Let me load the website. And there you go. Everything is working fine. And yeah, that's it for today's video. We have initialized Next.js, React, and SAT CDN, Tailwind CSS, and then Convex for our database. And that's much. So in the next video, we're going to do all the tasks related to authentication and other things. So that's it. I hope you found this video helpful, and I'll catch you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.